started my athletics, my career when I was in class 3. When I see the video of Kenenisa Bekele and sometimes for Ezekiel Kimball. I have a 824 and my target now, I target 810 now.
And I'm quite sure he's even likely to break the world record in 3,000 steeplechase.
Since I resumed to school, I have time in the morning, I have time to train, and then I go to class again. Yeah, I balance both of them.
I would really appeal that this is a young man we need to monitor because he has a lot of potential.
I need to be famous, like now Kipchoge, yeah, Bekele, yeah.
Running is a sport that requires a lot of dedication, sacrifice, consistency, and perhaps a lot of patience. It could be a bit difficult when you focus on running among other activities. Meet Brian Kipkoech Limo, a 19-year-old Kenyan athlete who comes from a humble background, but he is doing his best to succeed in both running and his academics. We were privileged to talk to him and he was happy to share his story with us. Brian, thank you so much for having time for this interview, and I'm glad you are happy to do it. I hope it's going to be a great one. So, how is everything?
Everything is good. Yeah.
School is good?
Yeah, school is good. Still, when we resume, everything is good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of someone who will be watching this interview and doesn't know much about you, kindly give us a brief introduction about yourself.
Yes, my name is Brian Kipkoech Limo. Yeah, I come from Keyo South, a place called Loboint sub-location. Yeah.
Wow. And you stay sometimes in Iten for training?
Yes. Most of the times I'm training in Iten, but my family is in Keyo South. Yeah.
Hailing from Loboyan village in Keyo South constituency, Elgeyo Marakwet County, Brian's journey in running started way back in grade 3 but took a serious step when he joined his secondary school studies.
So I started little when I was in class 3, start training little, but a lot of challenges I face here.
A lot of challenges?
Yes.
Like
we don't have shoes, clothes for trainings, a lot of challenges.
After finishing his primary school in 2016, Brian began his secondary school education at a day school next to his home, where he was also active in athletics.
I joined first day school, which was along Eldoret Road, which I use the bike and then comes home with the bike.
For sure, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
This afternoon session.
About 2 years later, Brian met a new friend who would shed light to his goals in life.
I met Kevin in the morning when I was going training, when I was in Chelalang secondary school, day school. So I met Kevin when I was in training before I go to school. Yeah.
So then you started conversing?
Yeah, I started conversing. Yeah, and then we meet in Lona Kiplagat. Yes, and then we talk, and till now he gave me a lot of support. And then he changed school. Then I come to St. Francis Kimura.
Kevin Thompson, a US resident who runs a non-profit organization called Crossworld Africa, offered to sponsor Brian.
He was so persistent, I decided to assist him because I could see his talent and the amount of work he put into his running. And in doing so, I ended up talking to my partners at CWA, and they were willing to help sponsor Brian.
With the help of Crossworld Africa, Brian Limo joined St. Francis Boys High School, Kimuron, a school that is well known for nurturing sports talent as well as good academic performance.
And we decided to transfer Brian from a not so good secondary school to St. Francis Secondary School, where David Rhodesia went and had a very good and prosperous time here.
What was your reaction when Kevin said you need to change your school to go to St. Francis Kimuron?
I was happy a lot. Yeah, because St. Francis Kimuron, many athletes trained there and then they study. Yeah.
To Brian, running is very significant in his life.
Since I resumed to school, I have time in the morning, I have time to training, and then I go to class again. Yeah, I balance both of them. Yeah, I need to be famous, like now Kipchoge, yeah, Bekele. Yes, I need to go to US, yeah, to achieve my both athletic and education.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so we decided to again sponsor him, and he's just a great young man, and we are hoping, Brian's aspirations is to go to school in the US, and we're trying to assist him with that and getting a scholarship. At this stage right now, he could probably win the NCAAs in a steeplechase. He's that good.
Mr. Thomas Chemelil is Brian's English teacher.
Well, I'm so grateful to the Crossworld Africa team for the kind of work they're doing in supporting the young man. And we've had some interaction, particularly through Kevin Thompson and Lisa. They've been wonderful people to the boy. I want to say I'm so grateful as a teacher for the kind of work they're doing in supporting the boy.
Brian's athletics coach in school is very optimistic that Brian is going to be one of the best runners in the world.
I have seen him since he stepped into this school. He came here, he used to run cross country. Then I had to advise him to try steeplechase because I saw there was the aged athletes who were getting out of the event, and I had to counsel him and try to guide him because at first he never wanted to join to practice in 3,000 steeplechase. So I had to talk to him until he accepted, and when he accepted, so I told him to venture into the two, that is the cross country and 3,000 steeplechase, as a long distance and the middle distance. Now he did very well the first time. He represented the county in the national championship, and he was picked to represent the country in the youth championship in Ivory Coast, where he did quite well. He brought in silver, and the boy has got a great potential. Looking at him, he is a wonderful athlete who can do great in 3,000 steeplechase.
At the age of only 19 years old, the middle distance runner has already competed internationally, and his performance is something to smile about.
We have Hilary Mosop, 3,000, national championship silver medalist 2017. And proudly, the young man in the block now, we have Brian Limo, the current man, reigning 2019. 3,000 meter steeplechase Africa Youth Championship, he got a silver in Ivory Coast.
Well, could he be the next Eliud Kipchoge? Until next time, my name is Alex Karianke.